peace be upon you. We will continue a grammar lesson which we have already started with before. Let's examine the following figure. What do these symbols remind you of? Yes, they are used for comparing numbers. Less than, greater than, equal to. For example, 58 is greater than 32. But what does this have to do with the grammar? As you compare numbers in math, we also compare adjectives. Read the following sentences. A rabbit is faster than a turtle. A dolphin is more intelligent than a seal. Now underline the adjective in each sentence. The adjectives are faster, intelligent. What are we comparing in the first sentence? We are comparing a rabbit to a turtle. In the second sentence, we are comparing a dolphin to a seal. These are called comparative adjectives, used for comparing two people, things, places, etc. Faster than, more intelligent than. We are comparing rabbit to turtle, to animals. Dolphin, seal, to animals. Comparative adjectives to compare two people, things, or places. Look at the following figure now. When we compare two things or people, we add er to a short adjective. For example, tall is an adjective. It is a short adjective. Toby is tall. Toby is taller than Tim. When we compare two things or people, we add more plus adjective plus than to a long adjective. Example, intelligent. It's an adjective and it is a long adjective. Susie is intelligent. Susie is more intelligent than Luke. We use more, adjective, and than because intelligent is a long adjective. So to form comparative adjectives, there are two ways. One way is to add er plus the adjective when it is short, like taller. The other way is to add more adjective and then if the adjective is long. So if we have a one-syllable adjective like long, straight, big, we just add er. Longer, straighter, bigger. Remember the rule of CVC where we double the final consonant like in bigger or hotter. C consonant, V vowel, C consonant. These are one-syllable adjectives because there is one sound, long, one vowel. Two-syllable adjectives, honest, happy, narrow, famous, crazy, gentle. We have two syllables here. In this case, we either add er or more depending on the word. For example, honest, we can't say honester, we rather say more honest. Happy becomes happier. We dropped here the Y because it is preceded by a consonant. Narrow, narrower. Famous, I can't say famouser, so I say more famous. Crazy, crazier. Again, we drop the Y since it is preceded by a consonant. Gentle, gentler. If I have 3 or more syllables, I just add more to the adjective. For example, expensive, expensive, 3 syllables. Popular, confident, dangerous, beautiful, difficult. I have here 3 syllable adjectives. I add more to the adjective and leave the adjective as is to form the comparative adjectives. Example, expensive becomes more expensive, beautiful more beautiful, difficult more difficult. Some adjectives are simply irregular. For example, good. I don't say gooder, I say better. Bad, worse. Far, farther. Many, more. Little, less. Far, further. Let's apply this sheet. Pause the video here to apply it, and when you're done, replay the video to check the answer key, which is this one. Now look at the following picture. My best friends. Andy is 10 years old. Patrick is 9 years old. Susie is 11 years old. Who is the youngest? Patrick is the youngest. Here I'm comparing Andy, Patrick, and Susie. They are no longer 2 people. Who is the tallest? Susie is the tallest. Who of them is the shortest? Patrick is the shortest. Here I'm comparing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. When we compare 3 people or more, we use superlative adjectives. So, comparative adjectives is comparing 2 people or things. It means comparing 1 to 1. We use er plus than or more plus than, depending on the adjective, whether it is short or long. For example, smart, a short adjective, I add er. High, higher. Beautiful is a long adjective, I use more beautiful, and the same goes to dangerous, more dangerous. On the other hand, superlative adjectives is comparing one person or thing with every other member or group. It means comparing one to all or one to many. We use the plus the adjective plus est if the adjective is short, or the most plus adjective if the adjective is long. Examples: smart is a short adjective, I add est. High, highest. Most beautiful and most dangerous, since these adjectives are long ones. This is the summary of superlative adjectives. For one syllable adjective, I add est. If I have CVC, I double the final consonant. If I have E, final E, I drop it. For two syllable adjectives, I have honest and famous are exceptional. I don't add est to them, I just add most. If the word ends in Y, I drop the final Y if it is preceded by a consonant, change it to I and add est. Happy, happiest, crazy, craziest. And narrow, narrowest, gentle, gentlest. Here I drop the final E. If I have three or more syllables, like expensive, popular, confident, I add most. Some irregular adjectives are good, best, bad, worst, far, farthest, many, most, little, least, and far, furthest. Remember that these charts are to be memorized. Let's do an application. Pause the video here to do the extra sheet. When you're done, replay it to check the answer key. More practice. Consider this as a quiz on superlative adjectives. Again, pause the video to apply this sheet, and when you're done, check the answer key. Evaluate yourself. If you got 11 to 12 correct answers, that will be okay. If you got 13 to 14 correct answers, that would be good. If you got 15 to 16, that's awesome and excellent. Evaluation time. Evaluate yourself by applying this sheet. A very interesting one. And you have to also apply pages 67, 68, 69, and 70 in the grammar book. And I wish you the best of luck. You can do it.